Whenever I go out, I always see people who were having a hard time adjusting to this new normal and to those who got infected by the disease.
During this lockdown, I saw that everyone is having a hard time to adjust to this new normal. This includes schools, hospitals, and many other workplaces. Frontliners are doubling their shifts just to help people in need.
During the lockdown, I saw a lot of people suffering, including the children and the students who tried their best to adjust to this new normal because of COVID-19 pandemic.
During lockdown, I saw many things. I saw chaos, I saw people panicking, people struggling, and families trying to keep their loved ones safe. I also saw hospitals being full and running out of resources that they need to do their work. I saw schools trying to adjust to this new lockdown so students can still learn even while people are getting sick. And basically, I saw everything, everyone, and everywhere trying to adjust to this new lockdown policy the government has filed. But at the end of the day, one thing that truly made me happy was when I saw people helping each other voluntarily. They didn't have a price. All the things that they did was coming from their heart. I saw people uniting. I saw people loving and helping each other.
I often listen to news, especially on Facebook, as the COVID-19 rise up and people who were hoping that all these happenings are going to end soon.
I heard about the cases, the COVID cases rising, including the death cases, which truly breaks my heart. But thankfully, the news is giving their best efforts to show us people on how we can prevent getting infected so that people can be aware, that more people can be aware.
I heard a lot about how people are doing from different places in the news. I regularly see people who wish to go out posting their thoughts about this pandemic, including me.
During the lockdown, I heard many things. I heard the news on how many people are getting infected by COVID. I saw the numbers of deaths rise as I watched the latest statistics being shown on the TV. Basically, I heard every information about the coronavirus, its variants and how to avoid it. And recently, I heard about this election's results. Safe to say, I'm not happy, but it's who the people have chosen.
I feel stressed because of the new school system. Also, I feel bored and lonely at the same time because I can't meet and be with my friends.
I feel sad, lonely, and hopeless, not only for me, but for everyone else because of what we're going through. At the same time, I feel lucky and I am thankful that since the day that COVID-19 has spread in the Philippines, I never got infected.
I pity those families who lost their loved ones who got infected by COVID-19. I miss seeing my friends and classmates, so I often feel lonely. Thankfully, some of them are active in their socials, so I get to see them virtually.
During the lockdown, I felt many emotions. I felt sad, I felt alone, I was anxious about everything, I was stressed by my academics because the transition from face-to-face classes to online learning was a big transition for me and I was not fully prepared to do everything on my own. But at the end of the day, I am very thankful that I am safe and have never contracted COVID ever in my life.
I overthink a lot and I always question myself like, is this really the end?
I have always thought about the kids who literally started their first days of school through a computer screen or a tablet or whatever gadget they're using right now. And at the same time, I thought that it's fine, it's okay because all of this is going to end eventually, and it is now. We're slowly going back to normal, and sooner or later, our schools will be conducting face-to-face classes again.
During this pandemic, all I could think about is to focus on my studies, even if it is hard to adapt to the new school system, so that I could pursue my dreams one day because everyone is experiencing the same thing as me.
I thought about many things this lockdown. I thought about what is going to happen to my future and to everyone's future. I thought about when this lockdown is gonna end and when everything is going to back where it used to be. Basically, I thought about who I'm going to be after this lockdown and when will I meet my friends again every day after this lockdown ends.
I learned new skills and got to know a lot more about myself because of this pandemic.
Because of this pandemic, I got to know a lot more about myself, and I learned how to be strong and how to face the problems that I'm going through without having the thought of giving up.
I was able to improve myself. I have developed my character and be able to live and study independently.
This lockdown, I gained and improved many things in my life. I improved my self-esteem and on how I look at myself. I also gained maturity on how to handle my problems and not to force things to go how I planned or how I thought it would be. At the end of the day, I am thankful for the experiences and the challenges I faced because I have learned a small lesson from each and every problems that I have dealt with. I also learned that sometimes you have to let go of certain people, and I do not regret leaving them, but I do regret meeting them.